Today we're going to be working on the F80 M3. In the last episode we got an AWB exhaust system on the car and it sounds absolutely amazing, but there's still one big problem with this car. It is the wheel and tire package and the suspension that is on it. The tires are way too small and not nearly grippy enough for the amount of power this car makes from the factory, and if I'm honest, the stance of the car, the fitment of the car is really not what we want it to be. You guys know we love slamming cars, we love making them look good, and so that's what we're going to do to this M3 today. We're going to get this thing on the ground on some proper wheel and tires. Of course we got the meats here, so not only are these much bigger than the old junky tires that are on it currently, they're also RT660s by Falcon Tire. So this is an R compound street tire. This thing is going to hook our F80 up so well. I'm so stoked to get these on the car. We have a set of rotiform wheels, and I think I'm actually going to show you guys how to mount a wheel and tire package today. You don't really see that too often. Car's up on the lift. We got to get the old TPMS sensors out of the stock wheel and tire and actually get them onto our new wheel and tire package. We are running a rotiform TUF wheel. This thing is going to look absolutely beautiful on this car. I love this set of wheels. It's such a classic Euro style wheel. If you don't know how a tire is going to get mounted onto a wheel, today we're going to explain the process behind it because it's a little bit of a magic trick. To help me out, I've made this, which is a piece of wire. Literally just a piece of wire I tied up, and it's actually the same diameter as the bead pack of the tire. For those of you guys who don't know, a tire is not just rubber. A tire is a mesh of vulcanizing material, rubber, steel band, steel cord, steel mesh. Like you see, if you like burn through a set of tires, you see all the metals coming out. So a tire is more than just a giant piece of rubber. And one of the critical parts when mounting a tire is the bead pack. So you have a steel bead that runs the entire length of the inside diameter of the tire. And one thing about steel cord is it doesn't stretch. So to illustrate that, we have wire. So wire also doesn't stretch. If you try and stretch wire, it will break because it's got a copper core inside. And so the question is, if we take our piece of wire that's the same diameter of the tire and we lay it onto the wheel, what you guys will see is that the inside bead pack of the tire, or this wire, is actually smaller in diameter than the outside of the wheel is. So the question is how do you get this smaller diameter circle over a bigger diameter circle, which is the wheel? And that's the magic trick. We're gonna knock out all these wheels and tires, and then we're gonna install our KW coilovers on the M3 and get this thing looking proper on the ground, looking sick. Let's do it. I wanna let you guys know real quick that double entries are live to win our F80 M3 plus $20,000 in cash. Every dollar you spend at throtl.com, whether that's on car parts or merchandise, can get you 2 times entries to win our car, so get entered and good luck. If we try and throw on our wire around the wheel, we will very quickly find out that it doesn't go over the wheel because it's a smaller diameter. This is where the magic trick comes in. So if you look on the inside of the wheel, this ridged section is where the bead pack of the tire will actually sit once the tire is fully installed. But if you look below that, we have what's called the drop center of the wheel. So this section here of the wheel has a much smaller circumference and a smaller diameter than the bead pack where it sits and the outside of the wheel. If we put the bead of the tire not on the actual ridge but in the drop center, we can create a circle that is actually smaller than the outside diameter of the tire. See all this extra? But when we bring it up into the bead pack section, then it fits the tire perfectly and fits the wheel perfectly. And furthermore, once it's in that section, we can't get it off anymore. So you have to use the drop center of the tire to be able to get it on. So notice when we're putting the tire on, the actual bead pack, I will drop it into this drop center, and that's how we walk the tire around onto the wheel. So let's grab a tire and get it on. First step is we got to lubricate everything, because rubber is sticky and it wants to grip up, but we need it to slide nice around the wheel. So we're gonna lubricate everything, get it all nice and wet, baby. I'm gonna set our duckbill height to the correct height of the wheel. So this section right here is gonna do the job of pushing the tire down into the drop center of the wheel. So when I was doing it with the wire, it was so nice and easy to move that I could do it with my hand, but we actually need the machine to do it. So we got it set to the correct height. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put the tire on, and notice when I set it on that the lower bead here is in the drop center of the wheel, approximately. So we're gonna throw it on. And now I'm gonna roll this section of the tire above that section on the duck head, and we're gonna go down like that. So notice that the tire is gonna follow this trajectory around the duck head, and then it's gonna feed it the lower bead in the drop center of the wheel. And as we roll the wheel around, it's gonna push it all, and this section of the tire is gonna stay in the drop center, it's gonna walk it around, and then we'll have the bottom bead on. Boom. There you go, there's the bottom bead. The top bead is a little bit more tricky because not only does it need to stay under it, but you can see this section of the tire wants to stay wide. It doesn't want to fold really, so what we're gonna have to do is make it fold and make it bend to be able to keep this bead in the drop center of the wheel. And sometimes that's easier said than done. Take our first tire iron. Now I've got the iron in the drop center of the wheel down here, and I'm gonna push it down to keep it where we need it to. And then this iron over here is gonna be doing the same thing. It's gonna keep the tire on the track we need it to be on, and then we're gonna roll with it. Start rolling it around. And now here, I'm gonna push it down. So I need to make sure that this section of the bead pack stays in the drop center of the wheel, otherwise it will not go on. There's one done. Let's get this aired up. We'll knock out the other three and then we'll balance them.
What does he say?
Aquí, señor, come on. Venga aquí, señor.
You know what you're doing?
No.
Go back. That's not gonna help you.
The guy makes a whole thing about how to mount a wheel and tire.
Yeah, baby.
Niño.
That's nice.
Wait, that's the left side or the right side?
That's this side. The other one's the other side. This one has no yellow dot. That one has yellow
I
dot.
can't mess with him today. He's on it. He's on it today. That's a big tire, bro.
I can't wait, dude. It's gonna hook up.
Huge.
First gear, second gear. All four of our rotiform wheels are mounted. Now we're gonna toss them up on the balancer and we're gonna show you guys how we balance the first one and then we'll be ready to get them on the car. We need to find the cone that fits, and that cone's too small. There's a bigger cone. Perfect. Cone on. This is the little guy that locks it all down. Get her nice and tight, baby. Yeah, look at that. Fire this bad boy up. We got a Ranger here. So we're gonna measure the first measurement, which is gonna be that right there. So this guy goes to the outer wheel and we got a little number right down here. You see that? That looks like a 2.5 to me. We're gonna go over here to distance. We're gonna punch in 2.5. So next up is wheel diameter. We know this is a 19-inch wheel, so we're gonna punch in 19. And then we need the width of the wheel. Actually at 11. We're gonna punch in for 11. Boom. 11, boom, done. Now the tire machine is set up for this wheel, so we can actually do both rear wheels on the same setup. So now we're gonna drop the hood and it's gonna do its thing and tell us where we need to add weight. All right, that's not bad. This is a really big wheel tire package, so that's not bad at all. So we're gonna slow it down. The inner edge is this edge here. The outer edge is this edge here. So we need to add 1 ounce on the inner in this position, so we're gonna stick it right here. Boom. Now we're on straight. And then we're gonna drop her down, take her for a spin again. We're looking for zeros, baby, we're looking for zeros. 0 and 25, 25 is fine. The reality is a 1/4 ounce off, you're not gonna feel that ever when you drive, so I'm all right with that. That's how you balance a wheel and tire. This one's finished. We're gonna get the other 3 knocked out and we'll move on to suspension. Our rotiform TUFs are mounted up onto Falcon RT 660s. This wheel and tire package is going to be so good on the car. I cannot wait. In addition to that, it's gonna make it drive a lot better. Next up, we're gonna move into suspension now. For the M3, we have a KW ride height adjustable lowering spring kit. So this is gonna do a few things. Usually we would just throw like a V3 coilover on it. In this case, the M3 actually has adjustable suspension from the factory. We have like comfort mode, we have sport mode, we have like a whole bunch of suspension settings as far as the dampers go because they're adjustable, and we wanted to keep that functionality. This is going to allow us to do this. It keeps the factory dampers with all of the factory stuff, but it's still going to allow us to dial in the ride height, get the car looking low, get it looking how we want it to, and give us a better spring package as well. So I'm very excited. So we do have to replace these. So this is the lower spring perch. This comes with it, and then we can replace the spring. So should be pretty straightforward. This is a very simple car to do. So let's get the old stuff off. Ricky's currently cleaning our wheel well, so we're going to wait for him to finish up, and then we're going to tackle it. So this is what actually does the controlling of the damper. So this actually tells the little thing what to do as far as positions go. So now we can actually take a bolt here and go and get the thing off, and then the thing comes out with the thing on it. We pull that thing off and then hammer the other thing off and then put all the new stuff on.
Bring it down. Come down. Yep.
at that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So now we need to get this collar off. So I actually marked the orientation of it.
Okay.
Because the sway bar needs to be in the same spot.
Oh, I see it
So
now.
we gotta put the new collar on in the same orientation as that. But other than that, we should be able to just...
Now what we can do, we can cut it right here.
No, Ricky.
Yeah, dog. Ooh.
Is it moving though?
Nope. You know what moved? The piece that flew out of it. That's what moved. That's the only thing that moved.
Come on.
Go. Boom.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
In the bin.
Ricky's like, just cut it. No, we got some grease on her. Get her all nice and in there straight.
How do you know that's the right one?
Well, this is actually the left one.
Wow. Wow.
It says left on it.
Oh, okay.
And this one says right on it. That's the left side.
This guy. I'm done, bro.
I got it.
I'm done with you, bro. You got it.
And then we do this. Boom. And then we go back in the car. Yeah, baby.
Talk to spec. Driver's side is done. We are about to hop on the passenger side. By we, I mean Queen.
So now we gotta take it off right here and we're gonna do it and then it's gonna go boom.
And we're done, baby. No lie, I thought I was gonna hit the Civic and I was like,
Now we gotta hammer this thing off.
ah, it's moving.
And
Hey. Boom.
Our KW lowering spring kit on the front is fully installed. It was actually really simple. I always thought pulling the shocks off usually is a pain on these, but this one was actually really easy. So I'm stoked on it. We're fully finished in the front, baby. Time to move on to the back. Let's get this thing on the ground, brother. Let's go. Yeah?
We're gonna put the wheels on right now.
No, we gotta do the back and then we're gonna put the wheels on.
I wanna see the wheels on right now.
So do I, but we gotta do the springs on the back. It'll be easy, trust me.
All right, let's do it right
It'll
now.
be good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bolt off, take this bolt off, and then this arm's gonna go like this, and then the spring is gonna go, and then the new stuff, done.
Sound effects. This is the moment. The spring is coming down right now.
didn't do anything.
One of these.
I thought it was gonna fly out.
There we go.
I wanted it to like fly out.
This plane worked perfectly. I told you, the arm, spring, done, baby. Now that we got the old spring off, we need to grab our spring perch and spring assembly. This is gonna go on the control arm like that, and then this is gonna go here, and then it goes whoop, and then we bolt it back down, and then the rear is done.
Sounds easy. Let's
see.
find out.
Moving on to the driver's side, we're gonna knock this out real quick, and then we can put our wheels on and get this thing on the ground. Yeah, so easy, dude. The last lowering spring assembly is on. We've got all of them set at maximum low, so I cannot wait. We're gonna go grab our wheels and tires, get it on the ground, and see how it looks. Let's do it. I'm very excited.
Oh! Oh! He missed!
I missed on purpose.
His knee overextended itself. Oh! Let's go!
Bring the car down, brother. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
What the? What happened? Hold on, let it settle. Fire!
Oh,
What happened?
What's up with the rear?
You guys are playing a trick on me. This is a trick.
Well, now you're
He's reading the instructions.
He's about to figure it out too. Did you
Is it
figure
upside
it out?
down? The adjustment goes at the top, not the bottom. Now the rear axle adjustment between the spring and chassis. The original spring support is no longer used. The collar is supposed to go at the top. We put it on the bottom. At least we know why it's wrong. That's how I knew how to do the fronts, because I read this.
But you didn't read the back.
Okay. You know what? That's fair. I set it up as if it was an E36. We gotta get the car back on the rack and fix this. Or we can just jack it up. We're gonna get the suspension off. Once I get it apart, I'm gonna show you what I did wrong, and then we're gonna fix it. I thought this was supposed to go in here, because it fits there real nice.
It fits well, look at
It
it.
fits really nice.
Oh wow.
And the majority of the
top of
colorways
that-
that we've done is that way.
On top of that, this doesn't fit on the upper spring perch up here. It doesn't fit. So I was like, oh, it must go on the bottom. Deductive reasoning. So we put it on there. Turns out you're supposed to do this. This is perfectly right. So that's what we're supposed to do. So now we're gonna put it back together right. Coming down, baby! And just like that, we got it fixed. Now we're gonna throw our wheels and tires on and get this thing on the ground. Actually, see if it's low. Should be. Hopefully it is.
Right. See, that's better.
That's a lot better.
That's better.
That looks good.
That's way better. That's good.
That looks solid.
Is there a way to adjust the suspension from here? Like right here. Sports Plus. Doesn't feel bad, huh? Oh, no rubbing? That's really good. Let me see. Oh yeah.
Wheel and tire package, it looks buff, dude. It looks sick, and it's gonna give us the performance we need out of this car, which is awesome. I'm so stoked.
Today's a very exciting day. We finally got the winner for our Liberty Walk Nissan Z and a check for $20,000. We've got the whole team here. We've got Gary here. We are ready to call the winner. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do a random FaceTime. Oh, he's an Android user.
Right.
Oh, we're calling.
We're going.
Oh, right now. Come on, dude. No, come on.
He's not gonna accept the random FaceTime.
Who the heck are these guys?
Nope.
Bro, your phone make too many noise.
Didn't answer.
Hello, is this Danny?
Danny, this is Gary King Jr. from Hoonigan. How are you doing? Huh? Yeah. Now it's real. You thought we was coming to scam you about your extended warranty. But we got some good news for you. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready, my boy?
I guess what's going on?
Congratulations. You just won the Throttle Hoonigan Z.
And a check for 20 grand.
That's right. You won. Yeah, no. This isn't a scam. This isn't AI. This is the real deal Holyfield.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not.
Yes? So Danny, you placed an order for some Hoonigan merch. Those were the entries that you needed to get entered to win this Z and the check for 20 grand. And out of a lot of people, your name was picked by the sweepstakes company. So you're the official winner. And it's pretty easy. After this phone call, our sweepstakes company will reach out with some information they need to validate and verify everything. And other than that, you'll be on your way out here in the next couple weeks to come check out your brand new 2023 Liberty Walk Nissan Z and collect that check for 20 grand. How's that sound?
Really now?
That's it.
Yes.
Are you able to video call us real quick?
Yeah, I can.
Hey, there you are. How are you, man?
What's up, Pops?
Hey,
Not
Pops.
too bad yourself.
Show him the card.
Bam. That's your car, buddy. That's what you want.
Damn.
In a couple weeks, you and your Pops will be sitting right here.
It's a really nice car, man. So you're gonna get this car plus a check for $20,000.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
We'll get everything sorted out and get you out here to collect your car, man.
All right, yeah, I'll definitely be talking my work then.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to take a couple days off, yeah. All right, congrats
Well, thank
again,
you.
man. See ya.
Bye, Danny. See you, Danny. Nice talking to you, buddy.
So that's it. Our winner, Danny Supple. Congratulations and thank you guys again. Obviously, there can only be one winner, but we're just very excited to meet Danny and his pops, hopefully in a couple weeks. Excited to get this thing shipped out to Indiana so he can enjoy it. So that's it, guys. Now enjoy the rest of the video.
The F80 M3 is on the ground, on our wheels, on our tires, on our suspension. It looks sick, and now there's no traffic, so we can go drive it. All right, let's grab the keys, Ricky. Let's go for a drive, baby.
Warm her up. Warm her up. Give me what you got, BMW. Give me what you got. Here we go, baby. Let's test the suspension out.
There we go. Now she's gripping. Yes.
Yep. That was way better. That was sick.
So good, dude.
That was sick.
Before, this thing was absolutely just spin them and wheel hop. Now it's totally planted, totally refined. That's exactly what I wanted out of the car, dude.
This thing is dial now. That's all it needed. Springs and tire. Wow.
I love how flat the power curve on this motor is. You can't even tell where the turbo is hit.
No.
You can't even tell when they spool up.
It's sick, dude.
So smooth.
This is a car. This is way better, dude. Sounds so good when it's shifting. No wrapping in the front, no wrapping in the back. Oh, dude.
You starting to come around?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. Now, this thing is a beast of a car.
All right, so that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. The M3 feels absolutely amazing. I am so stoked on how this car is coming along, and I'm very excited that Ricky gets to experience a proper M car with some proper grip now.
I'm getting there.
The car looks so good, and it feels so much better than it did before. We still have a ton of work to do on this car. We're actually gonna get started on the next episode right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, this is our current sweepstakes car, and we are doing double entries right now. They're live right now on the Throtl site. Every dollar you spend is gonna get you 2 entries to win this car, plus 20 grand in cash. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below how you think our M3 is turning out. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.